Hi again. I just want to show you this really. I've got into my two-stroke mowers at the moment, and this is Allen hover mower. It's a Suzuki M120X. I think they're more the two-stroke commercial engine. I've had this a fair while. I bought it with two other mowers, I think, and I sold them. So basically, this one owes me nothing now. I was told when I bought it that it had no spark, which was correct, but the problem of it, well, it had to have a new plug cap on it. I just had to put one of them screw ones on, and the other thing was the dead man's handle was causing some of the issues. So what I did was you can probably just see that wire. Is it there? Somewhere in there. I think it could be behind there. I just took the main wire, so I had to stop it on the plug, taking the plug cap off. But then it got spark back, so all was good. I'm going to turn the fuel on now, and I'm going to do a cold start. See, I haven't had it running for a few days. I actually fixed it last year, and it's been sitting in the shed. And I got out the other day, and I just give it I give the carb another clean out, and the tank had a few little bits in the bottom, so I just washed the tank out to give it a good clean. I reconnected that wire for the dead man's handle, so, and oiled the cable. It's still a little bit creaky, but it's miles better than it was, so that cable will be okay. That air filter bit isn't connected at the bottom, but it's running like that okay, but really I ideally do need to connect that. So I'm not sure really what I'm doing with this. The deck's good. I was contemplated selling it, but I'm just not sure yet. I don't really use a hover mower enough to really warrant keeping it really, and I have got an older Flymo, the old GT4, which is the 4-stroke one, but parts are getting a little harder to get for these, but you can sort of still get it if you look around. And I think of anything else I did, I had to make a new gasket for the carb as well. I had made one before, but it got a bit hard, so I used some different gasket paper this time, and that was better. But I think that's about all really. I've never really even looked underneath it. We'll tip it just so we can have a quick look. There you go, it's in good nick under there. Blade could do a bit of a sharpen. I actually think I might have a new blade actually, so I might just put a new blade on it. I got with some other bits and pieces, so yeah, I think I'll probably do that. But you know, it hasn't got any chips or anything on it, so, or nothing to speak of, no cracks or anything, so it's quite good now. I'm not sure the age of these. There's the information bit there, but I really don't know the age. They're getting on a bit now, these ones are. But yeah, I'll put it on the head cam and we'll see if it starts up, and I'll give the grass isn't hardly growing at the moment, but I can still hover over it. The dog keeps leaving his mess around, but I can just hover over it so you can sort of get the gist of it working. So yeah, I'll put the head cam on and give it a go. Help I pulled the handle, wouldn't it? there you go. When you knock the throttle off a little bit, it does run a little bit up and down, but these will only be used on full rev anyway, and I don't think there's any adjustment on the carb or anything on this. It's just that one screw there, but that's just a stop for that. Actually, there is an adjustment there. Don't know whether that would be worth just you know, when it's on lower rev, just to see whether I can adjust that in. But anyway, I'm quite pleased with how it is anyway. It starts and it runs well, and it hovers well. So it's actually a bit later now, and it was actually bugging me a little bit why it was running up and down when it was on lower revs. I said it didn't sort of bother me, but I thought I'd investigate and see if I could stop it. Well, I moved that adjustment screw there, and to be honest, it didn't really make much difference. But what I did notice is on, I don't know how well you can see, but on the governor arm, there's a spring goes on there, governor spring. Well, that hole there, just underneath, if you can see, just underneath where the spring is now, that's where it was before. Now I've put it on, there's 3 holes, actually, I think there's 3 holes on there. There's one beneath the one where it was originally, and there's the one where it was, and then one slightly back, and I've put it on that one, so it's a slightly higher one. And actually on lower revs it's a lot more smoother now, so I think that's more or less sorted it, probably about as good as I can get it, because you know, the fuel adjustment doesn't really make much difference, and I suppose the carb could be a bit worn, but not really a lot I can do about that, because I'm not going to buy a new carb. It runs good enough. I did notice it needs a bolt in there, but that's no problem. There's the numbers of it. I don't know if you can make out any age of that. I would say it says on there, it says 11890. Well, I would say this is probably an 88 or a 90 in the air, so probably at the end I would say it's a 1990. If anybody knows how the numbers are, explain, let me know. But it's the M120X. Well, that would be the sort of engine. Well, the 3's different to that, but it just could be a different variant or something. And there's 118890, and I would say it's a 90. So I'd say it's a 1990 machine. So what is it? It's 28 years old. So it's not in bad nick. So yeah, I would start it up, but it's getting quite late now. So what I shall do, I shall leave the video here. It's just like a little sort of review of it, and then when it eventually rains and some grass starts growing, I'll show you it in action in my garden, so you can see it cutting some longer grass. You know, when the grass has gone up to say an inch, say. So anyway, leave the video there. Thanks for watching, and I'll be along with another video again.